Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Jess, Tone and Colors. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys what I'm eating as a part of this bodybuilding journey. So I decided recently that I just want to do bodybuilding. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you've seen that I've had uh, health scares and whatnot, and that kind of launched me into whole fitness, like health and fitness, food and all of that. And now that I'm in health and fitness, it's kind of like I hit the ground running, and now I just want to just keep going and seeing where that can take me. So, like right now, I'm in the very beginning stages of bodybuilding. So I think I have some muscles to work with, but I have to learn this entire process. Like this is new. It's actually really exciting for me. I know it's a lot of work. It's I'm working out 6 days a week where I used to work out 2 days a week. So like that's new. I'm getting up early in the morning to work out like 5 o'clock in the morning. So all of this stuff is just new, but I'm excited and anticipating what the results will be. You'll have to excuse me. I had a little dental work done, so you'll have to excuse me if you see me talking a little bit weird. But anyway, so this video is about the meal plan. So right now I'm doing a 2-to-1 split. So that means I have A days and B days. And on the A days, those are higher in carbs. And I eat 2 A days and 1 B day. The B days are higher in fats. So lower in carbs, higher in fats. Um, this is interesting because I'm used to a keto diet. If you look at any of my other content, I do a keto diet where it's a high fat, low carb diet, and you're basically burning through your fat reserves to lose weight. So this particular diet pulls more carbs in your system, but as we learn how our muscles work, we learn that our muscles store glycogen, and that's sugar basically. And as we work out, it's like fast acting energy that can be immediately utilized by the muscles to output. So like if you really want to have a uh, if you really want to be able to really maximize your gains in the gym, it's easier to pull from faster storage than to pull from a slower storage, which would be your fat. I mean, you could work out either way, but again, the energy is stored right in the muscles at the time you need it. So I'm going to be kind of shifting over to a carb, not a carb heavy, but more carb based diet. So this particular meal though is not carb heavy. It is 3.5 ounces of chicken breast, one half a half cup of chopped onion, and 3 ounces of bell pepper, and 5 ounces of broccoli. So I'm going to be cooking in bulk because I want to be able to not have to make all the food every single day. So I got this like awesome Tupperware. They're glass. It's beautiful. I'm going to show you guys this later on in the video. It's awesome. I'm going to be using it to do meal prep. So I'm going to be making my first meal here, which I've already eaten breakfast for today. So I'm going to be making lunch for today. So stay tuned. So here we have all the chicken. I'm going to need to season it. So I'm going to season it up for you. I just basically took the chicken breast and cut it into smaller pieces. When you guys go to the grocery store and get all these plastic bags, don't throw them out. Keep them. You can use them, put trash in. Okay. Perfect. You might as well, they're going to end up in the landfill. You might as well reuse them. So I'm going to be using olive oil on my food. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to put vegetable oil, or you don't want to add like canola oil or any kind of oil that has high smoke point, because it's high inflammatory. So like, how do you know the difference between a high smoke point and a low smoke point? Is basically if you can fry with it, it's a high smoke point. If you put oil in a pan and it starts burning instantly, that's a low smoke point. So any oil that's basically like a fruit, so that's olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, anyone that's basically like a fruit, it's a low smoke point. This is going to be lower inflammatory, where the higher smoke points, the ones you can actually fry with, any oil you can fry with, that is high inflammatory. So we want to use an oil that's anti-inflammatory versus one that's high inflammatory, and we're not going to be frying with this. If you fry with this oil, you'll destroy it. So we have to be careful with this oil because it's 120 calories for 1 tablespoon, and with bodybuilding you're really calorie conscious. You're trying to lose weight so that you can make the muscle show. So I'm going to be trying to add just a little bit. Get back down to the food here. Okay. All right, so I guess that's what I put on there. Then again, some salt. Gotta have the salt. You can't really see. Shake out on my food. Okay. Salt. Onion powder. I like a lot of seasoning on my food. You gotta be careful with the onion powder too, because I like a lot of seasoning on my food. You gotta be careful with the onion powder because, you know, it takes a lot of onions to actually make onion powder. So you'd be surprised how many onions you actually put on your food just by putting the powder on there. Garlic, love garlic. I'm definitely not a vampire because I love garlic. Gotta get that pepper in there. Love me some pepper. And then I like to put Italian seasoning on my chicken. Okay. Do that there. And what I do is I just toss it all together. Mix it up in the olive oil that's on there. Toss all the seasonings together. Nothing like getting your hands dirty, huh? Alright, then what we do is I'm gonna put it in my air fryer basket. Shoot, I ain't finna cook these. Air fryer do all the work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a little bit more. Put a little bit more of my Italian seasoning on top. Alright. Alright, what we're gonna do is come on over to the air fryer, pop that one in there, turn it on, air fry, pop it up to 400 degrees, and I'm just gonna hit start because the default time is 20 minutes. That's really all you need. I come back and check in about 15 minutes. Sorry, I would come back and check when about 15 minutes has passed, just to check, you know, if you wanted to be a little bit more crispier than that. But listen, you know, you got you an air fryer. If you don't have one, you should get one. Okay, y'all, so what I've done here is I've chopped up all these vegetables. I've chopped up all these vegetables and I have washed them. So I've got quite a bit of broccoli already chopped up, got quite a bit of tomatoes, and then I've got quite a bit of onions already pre-chopped, and then again my bell pepper. So I do not want to do all this work every single day, so I just go ahead and got all this stuff pre-chopped up, but I do have to weigh it out still. So since I'm doing meal prep, I'm gonna have to weigh this out for every one of the meals. So here, let's weigh it out for today's meal. Okay, So what I'm gonna do is get this scale. All right, so first we're going to weigh out a half a cup of onions. So I don't really know what a half a cup of onions is. I could totally scrunch this down to be more than half a cup, but we're gonna call that a half a cup of onions. So we're just gonna put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. We're just going to put a little olive oil in our pan and get that going. Again, careful with the amount of olive oil. So we're going to go ahead and add a half a cup of onion to our pan, get that started to go. Then we need 3 ounces of bell pepper. So we're back over here. Now we're going to be weighing out our bell pepper. So what I want to do is zero out the machine. So I want to turn it on. And then I'm going to place my cup, which is actually 6 1/4 ounce. Then I'm going to press the 0 button. So the machine is now at 0, including this cup. And now I want, again, 3 ounces of bell pepper. I'm just going to get a little mini handful of bell pepper. Stick that guy in there. So that's not 3, it's 2.5 ounces. Like if you have some more bell pepper, throw in. We have some good colors. This is 3 ounces. Oh, I was gonna say 3 ounces exactly, huh? No, that is 3 ounces exactly. All right, so we're gonna toss that in, and then we need 5 ounces of broccoli. So 5 ounces of broccoli, go ahead and get some handfuls in there. So this much broccoli is just about 2 ounces here. We got 3 more ounces of broccoli we can add. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that's 2 ounces of broccoli. Let's go ahead and get 1 more ounce added. That's about 1 ounce of broccoli. This is weird. 1 ounce of broccoli. All right. Now that we have all of our broccoli there, add in a pan. We've got all of our bell pepper and all of our onion added. Now we're going to be sauteing these. It's going to take a minute to cook down. Let me add just a little bit of salt to taste. That's a lot. That's fine. A little bit of salt to taste. A little bit of onion powder here. And a little bit of garlic powder. That's about all I add. I don't like pepper on my veggies. So we're basically going to cook these until they cook down. So while these are cooking down, I'm gonna go check on my meat, and then I will meet you back for the rest of the meal prep. Y'all, let's check on our meat. So far 10 minutes has passed. When we look at it, that's what we're looking like. Give it a little shake. Come on. There we go. Give it a little shake. Stick them out, stick it back in there. We're gonna come back in about another 5 minutes to check on them. Y'all, this is the awesome Tupperware bag. that I found. Zule's Kitchen. Awesome. I'm going to be pre-packing my meals. So here we go. So I need a half a cup of chopped onions. So, alright. And then we need 3 ounces of bell pepper. Good. Like that. And then I want to do, we're going to do 5 ounces of broccoli. What I want to do is just put this cup on here, zero that out, then do 5 ounces of broccoli. Let's see what we can do. This here is 3 ounces of broccoli. Okay. 3 ounces. We got 2 more ounces to go. So there we go. Alright. And then what we want is, let's put this back on here. Let's zero that out. We want 3.5 ounces. We want 3.5 ounces of chicken breast. So let's see how much this is. That's 3 ounces right there. Go ahead and pop that in there. I need a half ounce chicken breast. How much is that? No. Zero it out. What's that? 7/8 of an ounce. All right. Almost 1 ounce. So technically, it'd be like that's a half an ounce right there. Alright. Alright, so we've got our box pre-packed, and now I'm gonna put the lid on. Pretty stuffed. There we go. Got us a nice meal. So I'll have to cook these in the morning, but I'll have to cook this every time I want to. I didn't pre-pack the food cooked, so I'm gonna have to basically toss this in a saute pan and saute my veggies. But again, everything's already pre-measured out. I'm just basically sauteing them in a pan. So here we go. Let's go check on our chicken. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's good. 21 seconds to spare, so just about 10 minutes on it. Make sure you flip them so they don't just brown on one side, but that looks pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that. And we're gonna go ahead and finish pre-packing our food while our food is still cooking. So while the veggies are still sauteing. All right, so we have my veggies. So my veggies are all sauteed the way I like them. I like them to have a little bit of brown on them. Kind of char just a little bit of it. So I'm going to pull this off the heat and go ahead and plate it. Y'all, this is how it turned out. It tastes phenomenal. Tasted it already. It is awesome. So thank you for watching. If there's anything else you'd like to see, please comment in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Catch you in the next one. God bless.